Smiley as some sort of like hypocrite person, so we can safely disregard his entire everything about him.
Listen, it's they're building the village, and instead of joining the building efforts, you're being stubborn.
How
Red,
dare.
tell me what happened last time.
Uh, well, it began with the Thompson family on a lovely family trip. Some of them more excited than others, as Chloe, Ruby, and Audrey were in the back seat as their parents in the front, and there was not much talking going on between the sisters and parents. Though things got a bit more quiet as we came upon a blockage, or blockade on the road, let's say. Some cars and tree there, confusion. Even with that, as our father, was looking around, probably a bit annoyed and upset with everything. I believe I was Audrey and Chloe who noticed that there was a child out in the woods, or something like that. Bring it up to our dad, as we did see him in a blink and you miss it type of situation. Well, hearing that, he got out to go and take a look, essentially, while we stayed inside. Hopefully to figure out what's going on and have a plan to get around this, or maybe we have to go back, as he went out in the woods. While we waited a bit, unsure and concerned, someone else stopped by stumbled out of the woods. A man, haggard and very much looked like he hasn't been taking care of himself, as he looked surprised, frightened even, coming up to our door to ask for water and saying what we're doing here. How did we even get here? As we explained, after giving him a bit of a bottle, that we just got lost on a family trip. We're just trying to go, and our dad went off to go see a kid and things like that. He panicked, saying that you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here now. It's not safe here. They come at night, essentially, and that he'll go get our dad, and basically we have to hide, as he ran off into the woods, hope to get our father. And we were a bit taken aback, a bit dumbfounded, as we didn't really know how to react to that, though the unease for the children was probably growing a bit more there. Though our little quiet contemplation was interrupted with some gunshots, as our father came out the woods with a child clinging to him, saying that he did meet the stranger there, and that instead of saying this kid was evil and was being crazy, and he shot him. Didn't kill him, but warning shots and all that. That we need to get out of here, essentially, as he let the child in, Alec, as he introduced himself, and said we needed to go. Though as he drove along, Alec was trying to explain to us, saying, like, no, there's here, everyone's dead, no one can get out, essentially. Trying to warn us, but understanding that take some time for us to figure that out, as we listen and talk with this kid. And of course, when we drove off, we came again across this blockade, confused and unsure. Our parents decided to get out and try to look around. Mom going with them, as there was a bit of a fighting between the two, showing again the uneasy tension that's been growing in their marriage even before this trip happened, as the children were left alone, told to lock the doors and make sure we didn't talk with anyone, as we discussed things with Alec. I'm explaining how long he's been here, that the guy who was there was Andrew, and he's a bit paranoid and scared, of course, and the others that exist, his friends, and that it's dangerous to stay here. They seem to be nice to him, at the very least. They let him play out and hang out with him, Jacob and Ida and all that, things like that. And that, they come out at night, it's dangerous, things like that. It didn't take us long to be convinced that as soon as our parents got there, we made a point to say we should get the hell out, actually, instead of staying here and waiting for someone to come save us. Maybe go on that cabin that Alec may have mentioned to us, instead of, possibly getting attacked by whatever the hell's going on. I was able to convince our parents to go along with that, as we made our way just as nightfall was coming to the cabin that he spoke of, getting inside and seeing this turtle, that it was trapped to the top of the ceiling, or higher up than which Alec could reach, as Alec explained to us that Andrew had found it from a well. It's a 3 days walk from here, only place for water apparently, and that he found that turtle, and because of that, the others cannot enter this place. And they put it high enough that Alec couldn't reach it, because they've been trying to tell Alec to take it off, but he seems to want to be nice to his friend Andrew, who seems not to be as nice to him. As well as the fact there's a orchard or some other food 3 days in another direction. Basically, getting food and water takes a journey here, as we decided to settle in and try to get some rest, as he explained more about this strange place that no one gets to leave. And though I believe it was Ruby who offered, let him go out and just leave if he wants, as our mother had made a point to make sure that the kid stays close and doesn't get lost out in the dark. Mom was not too happy about that and scolded Ruby a bit before putting Alex close to her and everyone falling asleep. though even that was interrupted with a harsh knock on the door as we waited quietly, and a man's voice, a man peering in the window. Jacob, wanting to speak with Alec, telling him that he needs to come out and, play and things like that. But we said no, that Alex could stay with us for a while. He didn't seem to fight it, as he seemed to have a friendly demeanor, but though seemed to be very, very uneasy, as he eventually left, saying that they'll come for Alec another time. And with that, nightfall came. We slept as much as one could, and woke up the next day, alive and well, morning here. As our dad decided to go look around and see if he could find anything, the rest of us stayed, or as soon as he left, Ruby wanted to go take a look out, as she had been taking notes and writing things down, keeping a loose map, and Audrey going with her sister to make sure she wasn't by herself. As we chatted along, Ruby trying to make up a plan for survival, Audrey trying to just fill the silence. Ruby asked her exactly what her thoughts were about that little sentence of, "We didn't deserve this," and Audrey trying to awkwardly cover for that. Trying to not really talk about that in full detail. And like I said, thinking, planning, what ifs, not really much of a help here as we looked around and keeping the cabin as our North Star. Ruby was trying to figure out a way to see where exactly things are and how this place works. And while that was going on, Chloe, left back with our mother and Alex, was noticing something odd with our mom. That she seemed to be a bit uneasy, as Mrs. Thompson seemed to be, while she's being friendly at all, she knows her mother enough to see that unease peeking through. When we eventually returned with Dad not being there, but no news about anything else, she brought it up to her sisters. And, well, she said she wanted to speak with Mom, and Audrey decided to give her an opportunity as he took Alec away, as that was the one thing stopping her from having this conversation, and decided to distract him. With whatever games or such she had on her phone as they talked and hang out, and Chloe was able to go speak with our mother about what was bothering her. And Tabitha revealed that, unknown to us, her children, that she had been pregnant after us. And while they were surprised, they weren't unhappy about the news, though things took a turn for the worse, as it was made apparent that the child would be born with difficulties and long-term problems that would probably not be best for them in the long run. And they decided to terminate the pregnancy for that, and something that's probably been haunting her for a while. But Alex seems to, if they had the child, they were planning to name them Alec. And it's just very close coincidence. And it's just really causing some of those feelings to resurface. And Chloe, of course, feeling sympathy for her mother for going through such a difficult task without them noticing. She's trying to show up a brave face, It may have been the thing that also led to the breakage of the marriage between her and her husband, our father, in the long run. As Chloe hugged her mom in sympathy. Ruby keeping her distance, keeping her plans in place. As Audrey and Alec talk about his parents and things like that, and making fun of Audrey's games and such. Yeah, I think eventually the sun was setting as Dad did return, alive and well. Apparently having looked around and found nothing, though he did leave a message and such on the bus and for a place for people to see. And no Andrew in sight so far. More likely he probably went to the well or what have you. I think as well as Alec did tell us about some of the foods that the others have been giving him. A candy bar from, the 90s, 1992 or such, as well as some really weird foods that don't seem to really fit in the current time period. Again, another odd thing to keep up with this very crazy place. And I think that's where it ended last.
You're giving him microwave dinners. People should be arrested.
I guess single parent, it's fine.
Yeah, listen. I think we were sort of around the campfire, right?
Yes, I believe so.
It is evening right now, as you'll have to soon get in the shed. Not sure if there's any conversations before nightfall.
I don't think there's any for Audrey that I can think of right now.
I think maybe we'll just ask How much water do we have?
Jim will, your father will kind of ponder the question for a bit, and he'll say, should have another day or two, easily enough, but that's why tomorrow we're taking a trip. I think we need to start dividing some of the labor around here. These woods seem to be fine during the daytime, but want to make it out of here, we'll need to work together, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Can't survive without, it takes a village and all that.
Alec mentioned a well, but it's pretty far away.
Well, we don't really have much of a choice. We'll ramp the backpacks and try to do a refill run.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. This will be, this is nothing, we'll make it. We'll be fine.
Kind of like smile and say, "Hey, listen. I've your father. My job to take care of you. All gonna make it through this, right?"
Absolutely.
Sure, if you mentioned to him the orchard.
Oh yeah, at the very least, mention everything Alec has told us that he wasn't aware of. I know he was gone for a while too. Yeah. There's also like an orchard or something like that. 3/8 another direction. So, water one way, food another.
Okay, well, listen, there's only so many empty water bottles. I'll handle the water run. You have to handle the food run, okay?
Are you sure we shouldn't go with someone like a team thing? So it's a buddy system thing going on.
Yeah, you're the team. I'll be fine.
Okay.
You also
got this.
realize, Audrey, that all the orchard's much closer technically than the well.
Yeah.
Alec will say, I can stay outside tonight and ask them for like more food and water if you want.
Oh, they won't hurt you, right? You're like buddy and all that.
You know, as your mother shakes her head, says, "No, we're not even entertaining this conversation."
Who's getting food for the other guy?
And what if they change their minds now?
This
No, then we're fucked. Then I guess.
This kid has survived here a hell of a lot longer than we have, and they seem to like him.
I am
the
not
very
taking
least-
chances with his life. No, we are not fucked. Mind your language. Fine. We need to get some more food, get some more water, and we'll figure out something in the long term while we do this. All right?
Audrey just nods, looking uneasy.
As your father will nod, say, Listen to your mother. The situation isn't that dire yet. Once we have a more clear path through the forest, which I will begin making sure that is being left, it will be even easier to move back and forth. And maybe I'll run into that Andrew guy and convince him to work with us, and then it'll be multiple people. Have even more hands on deck. Okay? Like, kind of like ruffles your hair, Ruby.
Whatever.
You're right, Gord. I haven't realized my dad's a Chad.
God forbid I make a responsible father figure. And everyone's like,
The
man's
specialist.
coping.
Listen. Just forward for my father. He looks like he's going through a
That's true,
lot.
bro. To us, it's a very fictional thing. We don't know that shit.
Listen to me as well, Mac, but this is a fictional setting in a fiction.
Unlike our dads, this guy takes care of us.
Oh shoot, that's right. He did miss a lot. When I get a chance, Audrey would like to talk to her dad.
Yeah, I mean, now's your chance because otherwise, soon the sun is setting and privacy will be zero.
Yeah, gotcha. Dad, just wanna. Alec told us a lot of things, about these guys. So maybe some survival tactics if you ever, I don't know, run into them.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Listening.
There's some, I don't know, weird leader guy named Smiley, or Mr. Smiley. I'm whatever that sounds. Just watch out for that. I guess don't. And these things aren't. If they come up friendly, so don't, shake their hand. I guess, or try to get too close.
Oh, I don't plan on doing that.
And just well, you may have to walk all night, but apparently that's how this Andrew guy survive, either hiding or just never stopping.
That's listen, I suppose all those jogging lessons will come in handy now.
Hey, yeah, you know what? Keeping you in shape, it's good for the body.
Yeah, I didn't realize it would be actually save my life here.
Just be careful, okay? You can't just leave me here with Mom and the rest, right?
No, I wouldn't do such a horrible thing to you.
Absolutely. I'll have to haunt you,
Well, I would rather I haunt you than the other way around.
True. Can't make gold if I'm already like a dead guy, a dead ghost.
He'll kind of like chuckle and nod.
So, yeah, just wanted to make sure you're, get yourself prepared, old man. Just, kind of gives her dad a side hug and quickly gets out of that before it's too long.
Listen, unfortunately, he'll kind of like hug you for like a second longer than you wanted.
Ah,
I tricked you.
I'll allow it. Just this one time.
And yeah, I'm sure if any of you want to have any private conversations, or you'll have to go into the shed.
Nothing on Ruby's end.
I do want to have one more. I'm so sorry. I realized I forgot to ask. Chloe, so, did you talk to Mom?
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
it's a painful memory for her. Yeah, it's a really. I kind of promised her not to tell, but that's
Oh,
okay.
come on. Who else you gonna tell?
Right, yeah, in this situation, I think to make sure to make sure you don't tell Dad, to make sure it doesn't reach his ears these immediately. But she told me about apparently she was pregnant with someone after I came along, and
Oh.
well, due to medical complications, they didn't go through with it. But the name for the child, a boy. The name was Alec.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah. And you can see both. It's a very eerie coincidence, and
I mean,
this reason why she's so protective of him right now.
well, I kind of figured she was just being, responsible and all that stuff, and a coincidence? I don't think anything about this place is fucking coincidence.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucked up purgatory shit this is.
Hey, it's not purgatory. Maybe just one of those, like, Bermuda Triangle things. When people go in and no one comes out type of situation.
She kind of stares at you, fucking like sweating. I don't know any Bermuda Triangle survivors.
We'll be the first ones then. Come on, we got places to be. We can't stay here for the rest of however this place works. Don't worry, this whole thing, this is nothing in the face of the Thompson family, okay? We're gonna rock this.
She gives you a weak smile, not that reassured, but she'll try to.
Listen, first things first, big sisters are always right. That's the first rule of any sibling dynamic, okay? And I'm never wrong.
I don't know. Plenty of times you're wrong on math.
That's different, okay? That's different. Life lessons and the wisdom of your elders are true, and you should never doubt me.
I'm pretty sure your nutrition plan is also pretty flawed, I must say.
Yeah, we might have to take Ruby's idea of the whole thing, because right now we gotta be a bit smart about this whole thing, but we got this.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, we got this.
Gives you a pat on the shoulder. She would go to Ruby to, not too sure how much Ruby would care in the long run, but she wants to, hey Rube, got a quick second?
It's not really anything going on.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, Chloe found out Mom's being weird about Alec because apparently she was pregnant. They didn't really make it, but Alec was the name of the baby, and now there's a little kid named Alec running around. That's definitely not the baby she was going to have, but still.
Guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense why she's being weird. Doesn't make sense why he's still here, but that's not the only reason I came to bother you. Can I copy that map you're making?
Yeah.
Figured it's depending how well that Andrew guy's only been here like a week or something like that, and hopefully we'll get here, live long enough to get the hell out of here. So gonna take a piece of paper.
Be longer than a week at least.
That's the goal. Hopefully we'll find an exit. 3 days in one direction and a couple days in another. Maybe there's something else in, well, this takes a little bit more of a trek.
as we will say. Unless we can find water sources to leapfrog on. There's only so much we can take with us, and what we take will slow us down.
Yeah. That's not wrong that the more people you have, the easier it is to carry more stuff back, but if those, whatever they are, I don't think they'll be too friendly if we let them get our hands on us. So we slip up and make a mistake, I figure that's it.
Dead.
Yeah.
What it sounds like.
Whatever dead these people are.
Kid himself said it. Not everyone got invited to join.
Yeah. Wonder what makes the requirements.
Well, one of them is clearly looks like maturity. I don't think they're going. I think that's the reason they just let the kid go around do whatever he wants.
That's true. Seem
As for the others, I don't know. Apparently, Alex had mentioned something about helping Andrew. Maybe it's when you get you either die or you get too tired.
Yeah, they should give in to whatever this thing is. Maybe like being like some type of vampire cult thing. I don't. Expect Alex for autism.
I don't know. I feel like the only way you're going to get the actual answer is to join up. I don't really plan to do that.
Same. I got a life outside this place I'm trying to get back to. I assume you got some stuff going on that you rather not keep waiting for too long. Right?
Yeah, just living out there.
Right. Well, thanks for the map, sis.
Yeah, welcome.
As not sure if there's any other conversations. Like the silence is a no. As you all begin to head inside, prepare for what most likely night of annoyance. As the sun sets down and, well, you all kind of huddle up in your sleeping bags, trying to get some rest. Several series of knocks coming from all around the shed suddenly start like distracting you. You hear a voice. Heard Smiley before? I don't think you have, right?
No, we
No,
didn't.
we have not.
We're supposed to joke, Jake. Actually, no.
Alec told us about him.
Yeah.
That's it. We don't really.
Yeah,
I've never seen
yeah.
him.
No, we didn't meet him yet.
You hear a man's voice saying, "Ah, if it's not our new guests, hope everything is. You found everything well, pleasant and accommodating."
Just fine.
But just fine. Well, if there's anything else we could do, couldn't help but notice that the boy is with you inside. That is such a shame. We enjoyed having him outside, playing with us at night, spending time. Now you keep him all locked up and... Well, I feel like it's very rude of you.
Well, we like his company. He's
See, like,
Oh,
this
he's a great
man
kid.
sort of just presses his face up against the window and, like, darkening the forest behind. As you see, like, the smile is kind of, like, plastered on his face. A bit too wide. His eyes kind of wide, not blinking. Clearly looking at you, even though it's, well, dark. You are conserving the batteries, so there's no reason to the light. He is clearly looking at you through the darkness. He says, "So how about it? Just let him go. And we'll leave you alone. Leave you alone for a week. We'll leave you food, water, basic materials, supplies, everything. Just give us the boy. We just wanna play." As like your mother just kind of hugs him closer.
sorry, Mr. Smiley, no deal.
Well, if you change your mind, you know what you have to do. As he just stays there then, unmoving.
Okay. They really seem to like you a lot, Alec.
I don't know. I can go out if you want.
It's fine.
Abel's like, "Don't be silly, Alec. We're not going to. You're staying right here with us. Those people outside, they're not your friends. They don't want what's best for you. They're not nice. They're not good people. Okay?" I see, like, sort of like, just kind of like pulls up a bit, like make himself smaller.
Hey, it's okay. We had that Thompson stubbornness going on, so it's fine.
Ruby's gonna use like get like Dad's like sleeping bag and try to like if there's a way to like put it up so that like it covers the window.
Yeah, no, you probably don't even need to. You can have like a tarp, just drape it over the window so you don't see the man staring at all of you. The sort of rhythmic knocking sounds do still happen, as it feels like there's people going about around the shed, just kind of like hitting their fists against the wood. And you hear like hits from the side, hits from below, hits from above as well, from the roof. It's all kind of bleeds into like this unpleasant arrhythmic cacophony of sounds. I'm not sure if you want to do anything or if you want to talk or if you want to just try to get some sleep.
I think right now getting sleep is the priority. I think.
Yeah, well, that like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Let me give you that cool. Yeah. Fuck. I vote smart actually. I'm an idiot. Sure. Well, listen. I think it's fitting that Chloe right now is a bit anxious.
Yeah, so Chloe take 3 grit. 1 grit.
Yeah. Grant, I do have a question.
Yes.
The grit I took to get to the cabin, was that recovered at all by the previous night's sleep, or do I still have that?
No, you still have that.
All right.
If you do realize, Ruby, that this is not. This is a very like it's very hard to get any sort of sleep with them banging all over the place. It's this will wear you out. This is meant to clearly wear you out. As well, eventually is some point during the night it will stop just before the sunrise. You will have Chloe almost no fucking barely anything else. The rest of you restless, continuously getting woken up by louder or softer bangs. It's annoying, irritating. As the father sort of rubs his eyes, looking also a bit more tired, he says, "Yeah, don't worry, they're trying to wear us down. You need to stay strong, okay?"
Once we get the food and water, we can sleep during part of the day.
So listen, apples. Listen, let's hope that's not the best, not the worst. I think. We still have some of the camping supplies. We can. We still have some time to figure out a more permanent solution. Okay.
Yeah.
She's like packing up empty water bottles. Listen, I'll be back, and well, even if I'm not, worst case scenario, I will be marking a trail, and I will be leaving. If I get caught, something happens to me, I'll make sure to hide some of the water. Don't come looking for me. I'm looking for the water, okay? It's more important.
Got it.
And make sure you and your mother stay safe.
Promise.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll take his leave.
Should go look for the apples.
Yeah.
Your mother will. You think you can handle that part?
Yeah, I can do it.
Me too.
As listen, yeah, Ruby will not only like take one of the backpacks, she'll also take the tarp as well.
Yeah.
I believe, at the very least, Audrey would go with you unless you say otherwise.
Chloe will say, if you want, I can go as well if you need me. But actually, I know that sleep actually fine. I'll go with you. Actually,
You don't need my permission. You can just come.
Someone should stay with Mom at the very least. I can stay with Mom.
Listen. I'll be fine. I'll watch over the boy and listen. I can go, and one of you stays here and takes care of the camp. Somebody has to stay back here and make sure nothing bad happens to Alec, okay?
We can get the apples, Mom. You and Alec can stay here.
Or not. Because for it, like, you know for a fact that the orchard is like 2 days, so you'll have to spend at least some nights in the woods.
Mm.
Yeah, the problem is Ruby's like, okay, yeah, but I could, but what if one of these fucking pussies run into him and like just like fucking. It'd be much better if I win and he came with me. Then I could just like tie him up, and like nobody could find him.
Yeah, but if you, no, the thing is, you like it could just be because if you stay behind, it's just gonna be literally you and Alec. So you could just take him off and tie him into like a different direction. They would never find him.
God, you're right. Well, Mom let me stay with him though after I tried to get him to leave once.
Well, it will require a speech roll, I feel like. That will be a basic difficulty because she doesn't think you're actually capable. You wouldn't lie to your mother.
No, listen, I can give it my best shot, as Ruby will say. It's gonna be a whole debate, and we're gonna waste the entire day. I can just stay here.
Yeah, give me a speech roll. Basic difficulty.
No.
Your mother kind of like looks a bit like concerned at you and says, let me look at stats. No, you have good. Says, not to push you into danger, Ruby, but you are in a much better physical condition than I am.
Yeah.
You keep
As
up
Ruby
with
will
your
say.
sisters much better than I could.
All right. One of you catch up when you decide. As Ruby's just gonna go out the door then.
Mom, sit back, relax, and we'll be back before you know it. As Audrey will gather whatever quick bag she can and run after Ruby. And before I forget, I'm gonna buy a spotlight. Before I forget, I'm gonna do that now. I just realized
Yeah, wait,
how many.
Do you mean you have the adrenaline to buy a spotlight?
Yes, I have a full adrenaline. So I'm gonna
Okay. All right. I was about to say.
buy. Sorry.
And I also assume Chloe is going with.
Yeah, to correct more up. She's not that tired. She's that guy. It's not gonna be useful. Still slept a few hours. It's fine.
Damn, listen. You can head into the woods.
Question: how many backpacks do we have?
Well,
Sure.
there.
Wait, so-
I was gonna say each person has at least one backpack, and because like these are like large fucking camping rucksacks. Like if like there, you don't think if there's like if you filled one of these with like apples, you wouldn't even be able to carry it, right? So you have more than enough room. Get as much as you like your body can physically carry.
All right.
These are like the big ones. Because you're also like bringing some water, some like supplies for yourself in case you like need and you encounter any emergency. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's any conversations as you're like making your way through the woods.
So I know you're a bit of a badass and all that, but don't you think you're being a bit too harsh lately?
If he says this, I've always acted. if this is the first time you're listening, that's a you problem.
I mean, I get that. I'm saying like we're in a life or death situation, and I don't know, expect a little bit more.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. I don't know. But who knows what's gonna happen to us here? Any last confessions of sisterly love and family membership you want to spill out before our guts are spilled out on the floor?
Miss Ruby will just, she's walking, she'll just say, I know Mom hates me.
What?
I don't think she hates you.
Come on.
I feel got a pretty good feeling on that. The rest of you don't have to lie either.
Ruby, you might be a pain in my ass and a bit of a weirdo, but I don't fucking hate you, okay? You're, if nothing else, you're keeping your shit more together than everyone else here. What makes you think we fucking hate you? Come on. I mean, I call you weird sometimes, but that's not the same.
Mom and Dad think I don't hear them talk.
They say what? Did they say to you that they hate you?
Never came out and said it. Never said it to each other. I don't blame them. I don't really care that much about them either.
Okay, so why do you think what Mom and Dad hate you because you're weird? I mean, everyone's a bit fucking weird in their own way. We got our fucking vices and problems. I don't think it means Mom and Dad would write you off, you know? They're not that much of assholes.
As Ruby will, with that, she'll just say, never really felt that much warmth from them, but said I don't blame them. It's only so long you can try and get nothing in return. It is what it is. I don't begrudge her. I know she doesn't like me.
Listen, not every parent likes their kids. Sometimes they, just don't jive together. Doesn't mean, like, Mom's gonna hate your guts or something like that.
No, I think she. I think Mom loves all of us. I don't think she. I think she's just under recent stress too. I think. Well, her, Mom and Dad are kind of not good speaking terms, and I think it just might be just coloring through on other things.
Oh. That might just be it then. I don't think they're gonna be on speaking terms. Need to get out of here. Let's just go back to the long separation.
That's a whole nother thing right there. Listen, Mom and Dad's slow, inevitable death of the marriage is another thing, but it doesn't have to do anything with us.
I'd like them to be happy, but even if don't you want to be happy?
I'm sorry, Matt. Can you repeat that last part?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't want them to be happy.
In the abstract sense, I want everyone to be happy, but I don't really. Gonna be honest, Chloe. If we're being honest here, and I've never really cared. I don't really have any memory I look back on where I connected with them, with Audrey, with you. I know it's not normal. I know enough to know that people aren't supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to love your family. I just never did. No one did anything wrong. Not really, no. It's not anyone's fault. No one did anything wrong. I've thought about a lot of stuff. There's no event where it happened. There's no event where things changed. If I was a better liar, a better actor, I suppose I could just pretend for everyone's sake, but I'm not.
Okay. So, so you just don't got that then? You're telling me?
Yeah, if this had never happened, well, probably still will happen if we get out of here. One day I'll turn 18. You won't see me again. You won't hear from me. I don't expect you to reach out to me either. It's just the trajectory of how things are going.
So what? That's it? Just, hey, thanks for being great, not boring roommates. See ya never?
If I have no connections, no feelings, at some point, distance will get too much. We'd have stopped talking eventually anyways. Been an argument, or maybe it would just been the slow separation. And like Mom and Dad, I think it's better just to, if something's not working, it's better for it to be over quick.
Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Kind of thought they'll be, I don't know. Mom and Dad are dead and dusted. I kind of thought we would still be around, I guess.
Sorry to disappoint, but sometimes people just are born fucked up. It happens. It's no one's fault.
Yeah.
Do you
I
ever
guess some
talk
people
to
are
anyone
just...
about this, or I mean, it's just, I mean, it's just hard to believe.
Just don't think most people would get it, you know? No, took a book out of the library once. It's It's a few different things it could be. You know what they all are unified by? Prognosis. That's the thing. That's the thing that tells you how likely you are to get better. Very low. Either very low or non-existent treatment. So, if people won't understand, and chance of help or getting better is basically zero.
I mean,
Why try? Why bother?
I mean, assuming this is, I mean, maybe. Are you sure it's even true? Like, I mean, I assume you're talking about sociopathy of worst case. I don't think you are.
No, it's not that. I don't think it's that. The fact that I'm aware something's wrong pretty much rules that out. From what the book said, those people don't really realize they are any different. Listen, I appreciate the concern.
Will you reject if I were to reach out though later though? Just because I didn't plan to. I mean, naturally, life takes us apart. I don't think, for example, we go into the same college classes, but
I mean, if you want to talk, you can talk. If you want to find me, you can find me. Just recognize that's for your benefit. I don't begrudge you that.
I guess this comes down to what do we want to actually have happen after all this, our lives, I guess. Since Ruby's going to be off to the winds, or we're going to go college. We're just going to, not wrong. If mom and dad split, and just
listen. I mean, I think first of all, like, even if they do, I guess, still want to keep in touch with both of them. Like, they're, even if worse comes to shove, they're still amicable breakups.
You've seen mom and dad. Hell, Ruby's even points it out. And that slow train ride to hating each other's guts. Mom makes a suggestion, dad snaps sometimes, or gets frustrated for no reason, and they loved each other once.
It's only going to get worse with more sleepless nights.
It's not. Maybe what if they just went on to each other before? I
mean, clearly the answer is simple. If you want mom and dad to work out, you got to work on that. They're not going to fix that. Clearly, they're not going to fix their problems on their own. I don't really care if they break up or not, so I'm not going to do anything. But if you care, you're going to have to help them.
Mom, dad, whatever future, whatever it holds, I think we could just enjoy as much as this time as we got. As long as Ruby's going to be around to tolerate us, I guess. She kind of laughs at that. And this weird little camping trip.
Listen, for what it's worth, I don't like seeing people get hurt. The reason I told that Alec to leave the first night is because I don't think he'll get hurt.
I'm essentially similar to you, but I'm not so sure. Just the promise I've left it beyond the reason of the realms of reason and science. But when stories of fairy tales, when the devil offers you a deal, it's never like a good thing.
Oh no, yeah, that offer. Well, not that's true or not. That's a different thing, but that's pretty clear that They're mad.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna. Listen, I'll be honest, even if we did agree with that whole leave us alone for a week, doesn't mean they'll leave us alone forever.
Not to mention, I don't think that offer extends if they find us outside the cabin.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to walk 3 days there and back kind of implies that. Well, the cabin's not actually a safe place. It is, but you can't stay there. You have to leave it constantly. Every time you leave it, you endanger yourself.
Like a little old hunting ground.
I said there's clearly rules here. They could just not give us water at all. In 2.5 days, we'd be dead. They could not give us any food. And in a week, we'd be dead. They make it a challenge to get it. But there's clearly a challenge, and a little figurine that they can't, that once you put it behind a barrier, they can't get past. Listen, even if that thing's real, even if it is keeping them out, not just like playing some sort of fun little game.
That's not a person. It's not. Let's not think like that, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm already panicking, and if this is all just a game that they can just technically break the rules whenever they want, what's the point then?
That's what I brought up with Mom. She said might change their mind about the kid. In my opinion, if they can change their mind on that, I think they can change their mind about the door. So I'm kind of putting my eggs in the basket of they're not going to change their mind.
Yeah.
What's it like, to feel like you do, Ruby?
So Ruby will just say, every interaction I have with a person, at best, I feel nothing. At worst, I am aggravated and annoyed. I have no connections with any other person. There are no friends. I feel nothing for my family. Animals are also not anything that triggers any feelings.
So what? No fear? Oh, well, I'm sorry.
No, there's fear. Sometimes I do things to try to feel excitement, and sometimes those things end poorly. And if I got caught, I'd be getting talked to by somebody other than Mom and Dad. And I might still be pretty young, but I could still be tried as an adult.
Do you feel guilt?
And the things I do hurt people. Like I said, I don't like hurting people, but it's in the abstract sense. I know hurting people isn't something I'm supposed to do. It's more of a fear response. So, the answer? Exhausting, miserable. There just isn't, because I still feel the negative shit. I'm sad a lot. Sometimes I'm afraid, angry. Never anything to really balance it out.
Have you ever hurt anyone?
I never meant to. I've hurt
But
a
you
few
have.
people. A few. Yeah. I started a fire not too long before the camping trip. Well, wasn't supposed to be anyone in there.
Have we heard of this fire at all? Or is this something that just passed us by?
And I'll remind you, somebody did get arrested for that fire, and it wasn't Ruby.
Yeah, I know that part.
Problem is, I don't like.
The problem is, I'm not sure where we live, because we're random fire in the city, or someone got arrested.
You
Unless
live in
it's
that
like-
city, so I don't think it's like.
Unless the tactic is a person.
Yeah,
we
they might
knew.
not have heard about it then
So
specifically.
unless
yeah.
you keep an eye on the news for fire-related incidents, I don't think so.
Gotcha. That's why I'm seeing what are my
Chloe
responsibilities.
is a worldly person who likes to read. This particular topic is not one of her specific hyper autistic niches.
Gotcha. Audrey just did it make it?
I heard they got hospitalized. Burns were pretty bad, but they lived.
And what? No one ever found out?
I stashed the stuff somewhere else. No one ever found me.
Shit, Ruby. That must have been fucking terrifying.
It was. The worst part is, you're thinking of a different kind of fear. I was only afraid I was going to get caught.
I understand.
Reckless endangerment, vandalism, manslaughter, if he had actually died.
Well, since we're blessing sins out here, and my last competition, I sabotaged one of my contestants. You know those balance beams. They have like these little screws on the bottom. If you're quick enough, you can loosen them up without anyone noticing. And I'm really good with my hands. Just gotta twist it a few times before you stand back up. And the girl, well, beam was unstable. Got too high enough, and breaking bone has a really fucking awful sound. Just trying to make sure the competition wasn't going to be in my way. Carted her off to the hospital. She's taking. Well, she'll never be a problem, I guess. Again, something I have to worry about. And yeah, all I was thinking about in that moment in time was, God, I hope no one catches it was me. So, I get that part. She's not looking at you guys as she's saying this. Right, you know the answer to that question.
Always the max. That's
Maybe
11.
maybe I'm fucked up in a different way than you, Ruby, but you're not the only weird one in this fucking family, I guess. You just own it up a hell of a lot better than everyone else here.
I mean, I can understand it. There's a reason, there's motive. Got something out of it. It's good. Most people in the world kind of just do the same.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Bonding over our horrible shit we've done. Chloe, you want to add to the pile?
no, I am. No, I'm not very as active as you guys are. I usually just join in groups. I don't usually. I'm very an active participant. I just more of a follower type. I'm not as
Nothing harm.
self-confident as you two.
Mhm.
Just that I'm not sure if I can help. Mom, you mentioned I should just help, but I'm not sure even how to. I'm not sure if this is the correct situation. I mean, even if I can manage the long term, I'm still kind of still doubting on getting out of your pod.
Listen, the mom and dad situation, I think that's a dead horse. Maybe better in the long run for them just to admit it instead of trying to pretend like things are fine.
Well, I'm not actually the best read on that sort of thing. I don't think they have much of a chance, but most relationships that I see between people always never really seem like all that much to me.
So I just, still a little time that's left. I hope it's not long, but it's just if you need anything from me, I'm always here, and I'll promise you, Ruby, I will not judge it. It's kind of fucked up. You were left behind.
I'll be a little bit of a bitch right now. I'll ask for Chloe to make me a speech roll because it's not exactly true what you said earlier.
I know.
Continue.
I know.
And the other two can make a detect roll.
Gotcha.
I know, Grunt. I'm well aware that. Oh my god!
That's fine. Fucking blind. Don't even have to roll. Actually, no, you should roll. But maybe you also fail.
Yeah, Ruby doesn't care if people lie or are honest. Like,
it'd be funny if you completely fail too. No, never mind. I'll go back in my evil corner.
Listen here, Ruby. Listen, fucking Ruby. I mean, listen, Chloe is Listen, Chloe has her own logic to revealing that part. She is listen, tactical hypocrisy. It's part of her equipment. We call this internal coping, but yeah, we'll continue. Fuck, where we left off. I was gonna say, I forgot. I remember. I think it was you who left off.
That was mom and dad the situation we were talking about.
listen. I plan to get out of here alive. I'd like it if the rest of you were alive too.
Same. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Positive attitude and visualizing success is one of the key things you have to do if you want to make it through anything. So I'm seeing us with a fucking exit and a nice 5-star restaurant afterwards to celebrate. Maybe convince mom and dad to open up a bottle of bourbon or something. I don't fucking know.
You know,
One of those bottles that dad refuses to share with anyone else.
Maybe you want one hell of biography or like a fictional story to tell.
Listen, Thompson's family, we got this shit, okay? I mean, no matter how fucked up or how weird we are.
Suppose.
Maybe we can take the Alec kid with us too, you know? I don't know if it's gonna be
I mean, yeah. If we find a way out, Alec and that other guy,
yeah, Andrew.
no one deserves to get left here.
Yeah.
Be making your way through the woods. I'm gonna, well, as well, the nightfall will eventually arrive. Do you plan on trying to outrun these things or hide out?
Outrun.
Hide.
Yeah, outrunning for Chloe.
Outrunning for Audrey as well.
Outrunning, endure rolls, hiding, stealth rolls.
All right, I'll spend an adrenaline.
Do a normal reroll. Now, luckily, I'll spend a run to mastermind. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's roll again. Now, if this fails again, I'll cry. Now, if this fails again, I'll cry. I'll cry very loudly.
Aliens hate you, Mac.
Now, let's look at this reroll here. Now, now, let's say just once.
I think it's time you buy yourself a spotlight and just succeed. Otherwise, and that's not looking good for you.
Fuck. Listen.
I'm just getting the paperwork out of the way. Don't do,
But you see, if I go for the small business loan, I still have a.
That's true. Technically, you could buy an adrenaline and reroll again. That's fine. That's true. I forgot you do have that ability.
I think
I just used that ability.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Mac. Adrenaline is the equivalent of an IMF loan. It will not work, and it will get you deeper into debt.
It's up to you.
The thing
That's
is,
how greedy you are.
This is a man at the Davos Forum telling you to take adrenaline.
I have still 2 adrenaline left in my
Like,
gun.
what's the chance of you like that's happening to you a third time in a row?
No, let's see.
Okay, if you have more adrenaline to spend, just keep doing it. Let's see how fun.
There we go. Finally. Took me. I got scammed in one of those IMF deals.
So now you have like what, 3 bullets, right?
No, I didn't buy one run. I still had left. Like
Oh,
normal
I see.
run.
What the fuck were you still like bitching about? I thought you were like out of adrenaline.
No.
He was pranking you.
Fuck.
was
He was making you excited, Grunt. He was hating you.
It's called giving you a striptease, Grunt.
So yeah, no, listen, night falls and well, Ruby, you'll find a very, very nice hiding spot as the other two will begin jogging along, which means you will have to catch up with them during the daytime. But well, listen, as you, Ruby, will hear branches cracking, leaves rustling, as individuals are moving through the forest. And you will be able to see them in the distance, shadows moving amongst the trees. Behind, well, following in the footsteps of your sisters. As well, I'll be maximum evil right now.
You should be.
Should all be
Ruby,
maximum.
you spend the night in this sort of like it's like hollowed out tree trunk that you able to kind of squeeze in, and it's sort of covered with some shrubs. It's quite well hidden. As you take this opportunity to maybe like actually fall asleep, even if it's probably not the most comfortable place.
Yeah. She would, especially if it seems like all the things are like moving past her.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything moving around you. But oh, listen, you never know. So keep hidden, but getting some shot in means you won't get the tired condition. As morning arrives, you are greeted. But well, why don't you give me an awareness roll? It's only a basic difficulty.
All right. No.
You wake up a bit groggy. You are definitely feeling very stiff, but sun is out. As presumably you'll pick yourself back up from the spot. As
Yeah, careful. Get her way out.
yeah, this like sort of kind of like pleasant breeze hits your face, like the echo of a songbird crying out in the distance. It's a very relaxing morning for you. At least compared.
Ruby is immediately put off by the bird, by the way. There aren't animals. We have not seen any
That's
animals.
true.
She's immediately fucking put off by that shit.
That's true, but sounds like there are animals right now. You hear another one.
Ruby starts moving.
You walk around. It's not just the birds, it's the bugs as well. You glance around, you're not exactly sure where you are on the trail. You've left the marked path a while ago. What do you do?
She'll first like try to call out for her sisters.
You start shouting. There's no answer, as your voice just echoes back.
Yeah. That Ruby will try to find the marked trail.
Give me a survival roll.
Yep. Spend an adrenaline. I'll give her a reroll.
As
Extreme.
you wander around, not only is the forest different because it has animals, the layout of the trees are different. You see trees that you've never like seen before. This entire environment is completely different. And you're not even sure if it's this, if you can even find a trail. It feels like a different forest. In fact, you see like trails through the forest, like human trails. Hiking trails.
Ruby looks down at that. And she'll look down at that. Gonna be able to say, fucking damn it. And she's gonna try to find that tree she came out of.
Yeah, it's right there. You'll be able to like make your way back to it. There's a moment, Ruby, you think really made it out. Well, you said it yourself, these people are a little bit of a game. Could be your one chance at actually escaping, leaving that place. As you hear like human voices, as like there's like laughter followed by a children, like two children laughing in the distance, kind of like on one of the trails.
We will she'll like a look back to where the voices are coming from, and she'll climb back in.
As soon as you sort of squeeze through, sit there for a moment as you suddenly realize that bird noises are gone, the sounds of life fade away. As everything goes silent once again. I'm gonna go back to the other two. Listen. You've managed to successfully outrun a lot of these things, but now you are tired, in fact, so mark the tired condition. You are, this is quite the endeavor for you two. But you know your sister probably went somewhere to hide. You gonna double back around and try to like shout and regroup with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has the better survival roll?
Let me see.
Let's see here. Let's compare. I think definitely.
I
Oliver.
have, yeah, I have 5.
Okay, whoever wants to roll then, you gain a +1 as well.
Gotcha. I will re-roll. Please do not fail me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
As yeah, listen, you managed to sort of kind of like, again, it's very hard to navigate these places, but you have a vague idea. You manage to orient yourself based on the sun as you keep shouting her name. As well, it will take you about 30 minutes to almost an hour as Ruby, the silence is broken as you hear your sister's voices shouting for you in the distance.
There's a moment where she'll just say, God fucking damn it. She'll get out of the tree.
Yeah.
If the scheme to get back here hadn't worked, I could have left guilt-free.
Listen, you'll be able to shout back as the three of you will be able to group.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah. Listen, be careful. This place will play tricks on you.
What happened? What to see?
The first time I woke up, I thought I was like a different forest. I thought there were people around. There were animals. It was just probably some bullshit. Okay, I don't know if you want me to roll a speech for that.
Yeah. I don't think that's like the most like weird thing necessarily, but yeah, you can roll me a speed outcome.
That's more just the fact that because like Ruby doesn't believe that. Ruby believes she actually just gave up the chance to get out. There's a crazy feeling going back through the tree's not going to work.
Give me a
Ooh, okay. There might be a chance here.
You could just eat shit.
yeah.
No.
I don't know what happened to her, but she's definitely rattled. She's definitely like trying to like play it off.
Ruby? What happened, really?
I don't know. I went to sleep to the tree, and when I got out, when I came out of it, I was actually out, but
Right after they said that yesterday, you said that. But it was a listen. I'm not sure. Maybe there is answer. Listen. Maybe
I
could see them being this.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I don't think that the fucking tree door, whatever the fuck it was, is gonna work again though. That's why I didn't want to. I mean, we can try it again on the way back, but I just got a feeling, you know.
You came back? We can. Yeah, maybe it's one of those like glitches, and we could check it out, right?
We can try it. Listen, we'll have to spend a night out, probably around this point again. I could try it again.
Problem is, first of all, my gut feeling is more of Ruby on this one. Feels it might have been a sadistic prank. Like after yesterday's conversation, they thought, "Here you go. Here's the escape card."
Now listen. You could just like the tree's right there. You could just get in, see if anything happens. If you just go in and out.
I mean, we can test it now. It's still right there.
Sure. I mean, if you found an escape,
Let's just give it a try, right?
yeah, but I'm kind of already bracing with some disappointment.
So we will say real quick. Climb in. Maybe try going a bit. Like, I don't know. Maybe this thing only works if you're alone. I don't fucking know.
Wouldn't hurt. Teacher goes in to try to check out the tree, Grunt.
Yeah, you'll lead them back to the tree trunk. As who wants to go in first? Because you can only fit one person, right? And even then, barely.
Audrey would go first, at the very least.
So Ruby, Chloe, you just see her like as she like sort of like slides in the tree. There's a bit of like a noise as like she rustles, but then the noise just fucking stops. It's like you almost blink and she's gone.
Holy fucking shit!
Holy fucking shit!
You found it. Now listen, I'm not sure if this is the exit. This is. Oh, no, fuck that. I'm not sure to trust these people. Holy.
Yeah, on the other side, Audrey, as you suddenly hear noises, forest sounds, as you peek, kind of like turn around, and you realize as you look outwards, you don't see your sisters anymore.
He immediately goes back into the tree to get back to them.
Well, you are in the tree right now.
Oh, oof. Okay, maybe I get back out and go back in. Maybe that's how that works. How the hell?
Get away from your crystal ball back.
Oh my god, this would be tragic. I can only see the tragedy.
Yeah, no. What do the two of you do once you see her just actually disappear in front of you?
Okay.
We're gonna mark a path and get the others here. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, we need to mark a path. Like, okay, listen, we still need to get let's wait for her to come back through because listen, we still need to get the apples because Dad's not going to be back for another 3 days, and we still need to find the Andrew guy.
Yeah, right, yeah. But yeah, honestly, fuck off if I'd made to permanently mark this path because it might be able to help others, like the actual fucking escape route of my car. Or actually, I'm not sure it's escape. Maybe it's just not a part of the force. But if there's animals, like I mean, hunting would be a thing potentially. You know, if just a different level of the game.
I heard people. I heard people. But who knows? Maybe they're just people who got stuck on a different part of the fucking forest. But they're animals. They're animals. Like
yeah, it's already a better thing. It's already like yeah, it's a...
Also, the people you heard seemingly were having a good time.
That's a big difference.
Well, listen. Smiley sounds like he always has a good time, Grunt.
He never laughs though.
He laughs. Listen, admittedly, he doesn't. But listen, maybe he just doesn't laugh in front of us.
Sure. You just found the actual village. But yeah, no. Audrey, you slide out, and then I suppose you just go back in.
Yeah, I mean, once she finds out, she's gonna have to tell her sisters immediately. We gotta get everyone here.
Oh my god, you're back! I assume we just see the same thing in reverse.
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. It works. It fucking works. This is our chance. We can get the fuck out of here.
All right. Listen, like I told Chloe, we still need to get the apples because it's gonna take a bit for that to get here. So let's just in case, and we still need to find the Andrew guy. So we might not be able to leave. Like all of us might not be able to leave immediately. Like we might still be here for maybe a few more days. But yeah, like.
Yeah, it's... told you. We got this. We're gonna fucking.
I
We're gonna make it.
Let's not be too happy. Maybe just a different level. We just furious, but still might be sound like a better level.
That's just yeah.
But also remember, let's think this through first. But yeah, so I think an upgrade.
Write this down on a little map.
And if we permanently mark the path, maybe other people will also be able to follow it.
Let's be smart. Yeah, right. Get the apples first. Get back to Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
We'll go from there.
Ah, it's gone.
Well, two of you are very tired. You can't do this. Like, if you do it one more night, you'll get like more conditions. So.
Yeah, Chloe and I think Audrey need to like relax.
Problem is, much supplies do you think you got?
Yeah.
I think you can relax.
No. Ruby is not in the mood for relaxing, as Ruby will say. Listen, and does that in survival situations, most people die right before rescue because they get careless. Let's not get fucking careless.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Fuck. Fine.
You'll push through the exhaustion as well. By evening, you will reach this nice looking orchard filled with blooming trees that, well, you're pretty sure those are some delicious red looking apples.
I've never been so happy to see fruit in my life.
Let's pick some. Not too much.
Yeah.
You fill your bags. Question is, as night will fall, what is your plan? Are you gonna hide the bags and then do another running around routine, or are you gonna sort of like hide and try to get some rest?
Well, Chloe is more on the hiding train right now. Yeah, she cannot run.
Same with Audrey. Yeah.
Ruby will hide as well. Yeah.
Listen, I would remind you, you can always put 2 bullets and get a spotlight. You auto succeed. If not, give me a stealth roll.
Luckily, I still have some fiscal reserves right here. First, adrenaline boost. Labam.
Bam.
Yes, Labam.
Listen, could you roll stealth for me? Spend 1 adrenaline, please.
Because I'm a nerd, I will use outsmart, which leads to the exact same thing as boosting stealth, but I'm a nerd. I'm doing nerdily. Because I'm fighting that thing.
I would like to use one of my spotlights, please.
I believe.
I have 3 dice. I do not believe.
I believe in my 5 dice. See? Labam.
I hope you spent the adrenaline for.
I did, yeah. No, I'm back to 1, yeah. I was at 2, spent 1 to
Nice.
I was at 3 at the start of the session. Then I spent 2 on the mastermind incident, gained 1 recently, and spent that 1 recently on the boost. Well, technically I used outsmart, but it's the same result.
And yeah, listen, go hide out. Manage to hide the backpacks as well. You will, the beginning of part of the night, you will be able to hear footsteps rustling, even a bit of whistling, but those eventually pass, leading to a more or less uneventful night, allowing you to just at least get a bit of shut-eye, some much needed rest. Your bodies are sore and tired. As morning will come, you can all come out of your different hiding spots. As grab your backpacks and proceed to head back with not just food but good news as well. As you're making your way back, pass by the tree, or well, what used to be the tree, as you now just look at the torn apart stump, as that's how we'll end